Hello everyone and welcome back. Meatdept here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today. So we're back on the main character today, and what I want to share with you is what is the best active way to actually get snowflakes during this event. Is it going around the map collecting the snowflake orbs, or is it going into the winter portal and killing the evil snowmen in the castle? So I just dinged over to 2.1 million snowflakes, so I know it's precisely 2.1 million. I'm gonna run a minute test on killing these guys and a minute test running orbs, see which one gives more orbs. So you know kind of when you're active here, ready to wreck, what can you do as a solo player in a controlled environment. So I'm also in a private server, so there's no other factors, right? So factors may be like if you're out doing orbs and there's other players killing you or getting orbs, that might affect it. Or if you're actually killing the snowmen with other players, it may go faster actually if you team up with people. So just keep that in mind. But this is just for straight up comparison, so you know which one is better in general if you were just to solo it with no one else. So there are some tips along the way I also want to give you guys. So yeah, basically starting with the evil snowmen, which are right here. There's 4 of them to start. As you see, they're getting ready, man. They are looking vicious. So right now I have on the Slice of Prophecy, of course, but you'll notice the speed is 1.9. So that pretty much means the swing speed. You see how fast it swings? So one of the tips you want to basically take advantage of is everyone gets these. Go into your bag, go to the chest menu and open up these basic crates right here by clicking the open button. Basically keep on doing this. It doesn't matter if it's a common, rare, epic. The rarity of the weapon doesn't matter. What you're looking for is the actual speed of the weapon. So the one I just got is 1.6, but I collected others to prepare for this video, right? I have one that's a 2.6 speed, a 2.5, and a 2.7. I think this is the fastest weapon in the game. So ideally you get one that's 2.7 speed and equip it in your main hand, right? It's very important. The fast weapon is in your main hand, because now look how fast I'm swinging, right? Basically what it felt like is you kill these snowmen basically in about like 3 seconds compared to 4, let's just say 3. It's a lot faster. I could definitely guarantee that because you're swinging a lot faster. So that is what you want to do. Take advantage of that, swing fast. Don't worry about the levels, because really if you're killing the snowmen, it's probably to get the snowflakes, right? So without further hesitation, let's go ahead and get this started. I have a stopwatch that I'm going to start. We're going to do 1 minute and see how many snowflakes we get at the end. So let's get this started in 3, 2, 1. Started the 1 minute timer. Let's go. So as you see here, it kills them pretty quickly, right? It's only about, I don't even know how long it takes. A second, 2 seconds or so. And now this is a lot faster than the 1.9 speed weapons would be. And pretty much every weapon in the mythic chest you buy from the temple, right? Like the Scythe of Prophecy, Reaper's Reach, Thor Hammer, they're all 1.9. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want to get this 2.7 for this purpose right here, because you're going to slay them a lot faster. So we're still at 2.1 million. Now I'm hoping we're going to be able to see how many snowflakes we actually get. Okay, so there's 100 right there. So let's just count how many more now we killed, just because it's kind of inaccurate. So there's 3 and 4, and this one's going to be the 5th one since, let's see here, 6, 7, and 8. Time is running out with that 8. Let's go 9, and can we get one more for another even 10 right before the timer right now stops? Okay, so that was it. That was it. So let's go ahead and try to figure out what it is here now, because I got 10 after I hit the 0.11, if that makes sense. So after I got 10,000, I killed 10 more. And each one gives me, let's see, 820. So I got about 18,000, I'm going to say roughly. We got about 18,000 snowflakes in a minute doing this. So keep that in mind. Yep, it was about 18,000 because that just dinged over. So perfect. Now we're 2.12. Good. So we got 18,000. So now we have a good base. Let's go ahead and teleport back to the world, and let's do an orb circuit for 1 minute as well, and see if we get more than 18,000 in a minute doing the orbs. So we're going to set up out here and do the 1 minute lap. And my tip for this is to go into your settings, change your size to 17% and speed to 79%. Obviously, you can go bigger and faster if you really wanted to, which might actually be beneficial in this case if you're just looking to get the most per minute. But I feel from all of my testing and time running orbs, which has been a long time, that I could clear the entire map in about 1 minute. using these speeds. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit the timer, start getting the orbs, and we're gonna see how many we get. So let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1, start. All right. So let's go and get them. I know there's 59 orbs on this exterior part of the map. So if I can't get them all by chance in a minute, I'll at least know how many are left to see how many we get total. But I'm really interested because I haven't run this test prior to the video, guys. I have not run the test. So I'm really curious to see which one gives you faster gains. If it is actually coming out here and doing the orbs like I've always done and recommended, or if now actually putting on the faster weapon and killing those snowmen is the way to go. So we already got about 10,000 as you see on the top. We got 2.13 million and we have about 25 seconds to go. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this lap or get pretty close to it. I could have probably made my speed, actually now looking at it, a little bit faster for this. But we have 15 seconds to go. So I think we're going to probably pretty much clear almost all of it. And we're definitely going to see how many we have left. So there, it just went up again to 1-4. We have about 4 seconds to go and we're almost done with the whole map. Almost right. Now, perfect timing. I'm going to so get it. That was it. That was a minute right there on the last orb. See, I told you guys 1 minute is about accurate. So we got 59 orbs in a minute. Let's just do some quick math here to get an exact. But it was definitely more. It was definitely at least 20,000. So each orb gives me 410. So I'm going to do 410 times 59. 24,000 is how much I got. So yeah, because they scrunched the numbers all up now, I couldn't see that. So I'm getting 24.19 thousand doing orbs for 1 minute, as opposed to about 18, let's just say 18,500 killing the snowmen. So I would still say the orbs is your best bet for pure snowflake gains if you're active and, you know, want to run the laps. No one's bothering you when you're in a controlled environment. But the snowmen, you know, those are fun. It's a nice little change up. Gets you on the snowman leaderboard. And actually something else the snowmen do, whereas the orbs give you basically an equivalent tick of your passive gold, right? It's giving me 7.37 billion every time I get an orb. There it is. The snowmen actually give you 4 times as much. So watch this. When I kill a snowman, it's going to give me like 29 million. It's going to be 4 times my passive every time I kill him. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to also get a lot of gold, then bam, there it is, 29.49. This is probably the active way to go for the hybrid approach, because you're going to get a lot of gold as well as a decent amount of snowflakes. But for me personally, I'm all about the snowflakes. I worry about the grinding, the rebirthing, the gold gains, and all that separately as a separate function myself. So for me, I'm going to continue with the orbs when I'm active because you could really blast through the whole map in 1 minute flat and keep letting it rock. But it is a nice change up to know. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you so you know what to do actively. Now, keep this in mind. This was, again, a solo approach. If you're in a server and you have multiple people farming the snowmen, I'm thinking the snowmen might actually be better. And maybe we can do a test with having a few additional people. Maybe I can get a bunch of people from my Discord server. We could fill up the VIP server and see what the gains are in 1 minute. Because it's essentially going to be then these guys are going to flop on like a hit. You got 4 guys on here, they're going to drop. And everyone gets the same amount of resources when that happens. You know, you get the full tick. So yeah, I'd be interested to see if you team up, how that compares to solo orbs. So that's it. So thanks for sticking with me. Hope this was helpful, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.